We are ready to go with Spook versus McBuckets 3. With these guys, we know this one has been fighting in the ESFL exhibition cards, but McBuckets kind of making his debut here for the ESFL here, Zaya.
He is, but I know him very well. This player, first of all, absolute monster on ranked. He has been consistently playing UFC 6 ranked, rising to the top. He's always in that top 100, top 50, top 25 even. So you know he's very good. He understands all of the different strategies and the tactics. And I'm very excited to see how he deals with Spook, who can be a grappler, he can be a striker. He really mixes it up. And with Petr Yan versus TJ Dillashaw as our matchup, I'm very interested to see what Spook decides to go with here.
Yeah, this would be very interesting to see what kind of plays out. Could he go grappling? Could he go kickboxing? Or is he going to be straight up boxing? All the avenues are available to him in this second fight. As we get this second fight going, Spook is on the red side using Petr Yan, and McBuckets, making his debut, is using TJ Dillashaw. TJ Dillashaw was a fan favorite pick of mine back in our other UFC games. How do you think he could adjust against a Petr Yan in this UFC 6? Because this is, I wouldn't say prime TJ Dillashaw that he's using.
You are correct. It is prime TJ Dillashaw. And with that pick, that means you need to use every tool in your toolbox. And I like what I'm seeing from him already. He's throwing leg kicks. He's throwing body kicks. He's throwing the hands. And he's using his movement. You cannot allow a Petr Yan player to walk all over you. Petr Yan can be very, very aggressive. He can also be very calculated and patient. Nice takedown from Spook. UFC mixing it up here.
Yeah, and we'll have to see how much can he get some damage on the ground, because right now he was getting pressured by McBuckets, but McBuckets find a way to get back up, try to get him a backpack, but now we're back to the stand up, and we're all right. McBuckets passing the test of being to the ground, not really fully panicking, able to get back up there.
Yeah, he seems very calm in there, Kingsley, and that is something that not all competitors have, is the ability to perform under the bright lights of the ESFL. Ducks that head kick there, and already just really making those reads. He's trying to make Spook miss. Notice the stamina, notice the block. Spook has done nothing to McBuckets block, and if you're a Petr Yan player, that is not what you want to see halfway into round one, Kingsley.
Yeah, but already you see a nice back slip going to a hook for Spook right there. But right now he needs to pull on the pressure. A little bit of a trade in that pocket, but so far we see McBuckets still playing the foot game, trying to find his way to get a body shot, but not able to land it. But these head kicks so far right now, he's been ducking under, he's been pulling back. He just knows how to like perfectly slip those head kicks so far.
He really does, and what's happening is he's not putting himself in dangerous situations. He's saying, I'm going to throw one, maybe two shots, and then I'm out of there. And he's using the head movement. He's using that back lunge really, really nicely, and he's mostly ducking. And what is so interesting about that is the duck nullifies almost every strike. Unless you're throwing uppercuts or front kicks, McBuckets is going to be able to duck everything. So unless Spook is able to time that, McBuckets is using a very, very smart head movement strategy right now, Kingsley, and he seems to be winning this round.
Yeah, under 1 minute left in the first round right here, and McBuckets able to work on the body, using the uppercuts, train into the pocket, avoiding those head kicks. It just seems like he's using the slips very well. And also, a little minor detail is just the leg kicks, just to change up just the rhythm of his opponent. Spook has to find a way to get things going with 25 seconds left.
He really does. And what's so nice about that is just, if the opponent doesn't expect it, they're never going to check the calf kick, especially because it comes out so fast. Nice in the pocket there. And he's just mixing everything up so beautifully. This is a perfect TJ Dillashaw performance so far, but he's not doing that much damage, which means that if Spook can get some big rocks, a big moment even, he could easily steal a round and still walk away with it. It's anyone's fight going into two, Kingsley.
Most definitely, and that's what the mentality has to be for both these fighters. One is making their debut, one has been in the ESFL spotlight before. We'll have to see how that pairs up. Right now, McBuckets still playing a little bit of the outside game, trying to let his opponent goat him into a strike. But right now, we're seeing combinations coming out from McBuckets, trying to see an opportunity as we see Spook trying to go for an uppercut right there, if I'm not mistaken. But again, it's just these like little slips, these little movements that's changing the equation for Spook right there.
He's just constantly giving Spook something to think about. Look at him, changing stances, feinting shots, throwing the 1-2, Spook dives for a takedown, nothing doing. And even if he does get McBuckets to the ground, he's proven his ability to sprawl out, to get himself to the cage, and to just break. So right now, Spook needs a serious change of game plan. I would almost like to see him start body kicking, just like that. Pyotr has very good body kicks. He has very good switch stance if Spook wants to go southpaw and start landing a lever kick. Nope, nothing doing on that takedown. And really, he just needs to use different tools because McBuckets is just not letting him land with the hands at all.
Yeah, and so far we saw like a good game plan. As you said, the body kicks were landing and still not getting dissuaded about not getting a takedown. He's still going for it, right? Like he's still trying to use every ability that he can to just change things up to make his opponent think as much as he was. But McBuckets still playing a clean fight, still trying to go in, but needs to watch out for the hook right now. And now Spook gaining a little bit of momentum with halfway through the second round. Still going for the takedown and able to get it after a nice combination coming from Spook.
That was a very nice adjustment. You saw he threw like 3 body kicks in the span of 30 seconds, and all of a sudden, things start opening up. That's the thing. When your opponent is constantly moving, when they're constantly changing position, their body is there to be hit. If you go head hunting, you're not going to find anything. But if you attack the body, the head opens up, the takedown opens up, and right now, Spook, with 2 more minutes of control time, could take this round and make it 1-1, but nice brawl from McBuckets. Spook is going to need to move very quickly unless he wants to get reversed here.
Yeah, and right now we're seeing a good denials from both fighters in this situation as we go back to the cage. Right now, McBuckets still trying to take the back, maybe trying to let his opponent go, try to go back into the striking. With 1 minute left, both fighters have their flow state, but we're going to go straight back into the ground with McBuckets still in control, trying to take the back. Maybe he's trying to go for a full mount possibly in this situation.
I mean, it's about the only thing you can do. Spook does a nice job of getting the backside. The dangerous thing here is the pause drop, and we see it here. McBucket's going to bring down some shots. This is very dangerous.
And we saw one posture up from Spook. He was able to shoot at the body with some punches, but now all that has been mute because now with 15 seconds left, along with a posture opportunity, and along with these shots, I feel like McBuckets might be 2 rounds up, possibly going into the 3rd round.
He very well could be, and even if he's not, I mean, look at those stats. My God, 48 to 49, 12 to 12, 105 control to 105 control. It's as close as it gets. Might even be a 10-10. But the difference is the long-term head health. Spook's long-term head health is just so much lower because McBuckets has just been landing these tiny shots, these tiny pitter-patter shots. You don't really notice them at first, but they add up. And I like the adjustment, body kicking from Spook. But if I'm Spook, I'm treating it like I'm down. If I'm McBuckets, I'm treating it like it's even. Spook needs to go for a finish. McBuckets needs to secure this round. And a big rock from McBuckets.
Oh, and a vicious knockdown landing from McBuckets. All the momentum that we saw from Spook is possibly going down the drain as the flow state got initiated for both fighters. But McBuckets is trying to seal the deal. He knows that he's playing with house money so far as he's getting that knockdown, but he needs to be very cautious. But a good 1-2 straight to the body and nice 1-2. Oh my God, the combinations on stop barrage, but he needs to be very careful about using a lot of that stamina right there.
He is, but it's only a 3-round fight, and as long as he doesn't get countered, this is now McBucket's fight to lose. We know that he took round 1. We know that he's now taking round 3. If I'm him, I'm shooting a freaking double leg. Honestly, he's proven he can control Spook on the ground. He needs to secure this because Jan is still incredibly dangerous with 3 minutes left.
Yeah, absolutely. He was able to get that body shot and a nice 1-2 straight to the face of McBuckets. But right now, will we possibly see a head kick from Spook? He wants to set it back up. That was his go-to move of the 1st round. Not able to get the full connection, but maybe you need that home run hit because McBuckets is still playing pitter-patter. Still go for a takedown. And as you said, Zayev, not the double leg, but goes for a single leg and brings his opponent down.
That was beautiful. It's just smart game planning. A player like McBuckets, he knows exactly what he needs to do here. He is controlling, he is riding this fight out. And if you're Spook, you gotta get a reversal, and he does. Back sitting 2 minutes to work.
All right, it has a lot of time to work, but right now, would you stay on the ground? Would you try to go for a posture up? That is the question that he's trying to answer for himself, but a good denial from McBuckets. McBuckets still staying in this situation as we go to a backside right here. Maybe possibly getting the side up, but no, into side control. But so far, I feel like all these transitions, maybe, is there an opportunity for him to go for a stand-up and try to go for the knockout hit? Because right now, he is still losing a lot of time right here.
Well, he's trying to get the damage positions. You see him going for backside posture up. You see him going for mount. But McBuckets knows. McBuckets knows he's winning. McBuckets knows what Spook wants. And it's so hard to move on the ground when your opponent knows what you want. That's exactly why Spook just got up. But he only has 1 minute to get a knockout, Kingsley.
Here we go. It might possibly be Mon Spaghetti time, but we'll have to find out as a body shot lands for Spook, but we are not able to get it. McBucket is still trying to find his way forward, but spinning back fist, not fully connect, not in the range, as a nice left hook connects for McBuckets. McBuckets still trying to be in that fumble. Oh, good overhand. Could have been connected, but not fully in the range. Uppercut landing for both connections from Spook, but with 10 seconds left, needs to go for the kitchen sink. He needs to find a way. Gets a leg kick, but not having enough time, and McBuckets might be going into the victory lane in this contest.
That was a beautiful performance. And what we saw at the end there, you have 10 seconds left, you're going for broke. But once again, McBuckets knew that. And he had enough stamina to actively intercept. He saw, hey, Spook is coming at me. He's using Pyotr Yan. He has the power to put me out. I'm going to throw the straight shots. I'm going to throw the body shots. I'm going to intercept him, not let him throw. We go to the judges here for the decision.
And the judge's decision is McBuckets as he gets a victory. I'm assuming it could have been a 2-1, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was a 3-0 victory for McBuckets against Spook. But for Spook, he tried to go for takedowns. I mean, look at his stats. It was 30-27 throughout.
30-27.
They appreciated the strikes, they appreciated the takedown denials, and just when the pot drop opportunities came, I feel like McBuckets was able to take more advantage of his opportunities in those situations.
He absolutely was, and he played a smart game plan. TJ Dillashaw, such an incredibly interesting fighter in this game, but he doesn't have the one-shot knockout power, right, of his hands that maybe an Ilya Taporia or even a Pyotr Yan does. So he said, I'm going to pitter-patter. I'm going to throw the small shots. I'm not going to allow him to just overwhelm me with power and pressure. He saw, when Spook went for the takedown, he saw exactly how to get up. He threatened him with his own grappling, and in round 3, he just wrote it out. Brilliant. Really, really brilliant. I'm very impressed with McBuckets.
Yeah, McBuckets play like a fencing game, right? Like sometimes when you see your person try to go towards you and try to get a point against you, the best way to do it is to try to put that pressure back. And that's exactly what McBuckets did. So hopefully we'll get to see him in the future when it really counts and see him if he can pull on this momentum from the final exhibition card. We'll have to find out. But let's get ready for our third fight of the evening. It is going to be ATR Burt going against